All right, boys, in this video, we're talking about Tyler Kolek. He had a magical fourth quarter on Christmas and just saved it for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges is drawing all three defenders, and he's just going to make a bounce pass to Kolek, who does a nice job, of course, of continuing to move without the ball. Bounce pass by Bridges. Kolek catches it, fires in the corner, and knocks this down. And when he hits this, I mean, the Knicks are still down 12 to this point, but they just kept pushing and pushing. Bridges again draws the defense. A defender falls down. It's Donovan Mitchell, and they're just leaving Kolek open and daring him to shoot. Clearly, they haven't done any scouting on him because he's been as hot as fish grease. And he knocks this one down, which cuts it to a two-possession game. The Cavs do score on the other end, but Kolek draws the defense. This time, he's doing what Bridges did, making the right read. Goes to Clarkson. Mitchell tries to defend two guys at once, and he can't. And Clarkson, who was awesome in this one, knocks down a three. Now it's a 5-point game. Mitchell Robinson, offensive glass, kicks it out to Kolek, throws up a ball fake, and then resets, fires up a three, and we've got a 2-point game. Now we're getting to the two biggest plays of the game that Kolek made. 2:32, Knicks down 4. They need a bucket. And Brunson this whole time is trying to get Mitchell just to take one step in so we can find Kolek. And then look at this, just walks into a three over Donovan Mitchell. I mean, Kolek was 3 or 4 from 3 in this quarter. And then this was the biggest play of the game for the Knicks, is Brunson turns it over. It looked like an easy dunk for Donovan Mitchell. But instead of just laying it up and in or a quick dunk, he tries to do a windmill. And Kolek hits the ball and then hits Mitchell. But he got the ball first, so it's clean. And it goes out of bounds, of course, and then the Knicks end up getting a stop. Now we've got Kolek, who kicks it out to Bridges, and Garland does the right thing by stepping up on him, but Bridges, he's going to take the shot any single day of the week. A smaller defender rises up, knocks it down, and gives the Knicks the lead. I mean, I didn't think the Knicks were going to win this game. I mean, I get they were down 17 at one point and they came back, but it just seemed all but over when Hart went down. But the Knicks kept fighting. Tyler Kolek was electric. And Mikal Bridges doing what he does, man. It's just knocked down that pull-up baby jumper. Man, I've been covering Tyler Kolek ever since he became a Knick, which includes the draft, both summer leagues, camp. The game against the Timberwolves, though, stood out to me. He had a streaky first half, didn't shoot the ball well. I think he was 3 of 10. And then he was 6 of 12 in that second half. We know what he brings with his playmaking, his IQ, makes everyone else around him better. But when Kolek's looking for a shot, that's when I think he truly is at his best and helping the team win. He can play next to Jalen Brunson, which is something he's been doing for a minute now to this point this year, is Mike Brown's just trusted him. There was a point, though, where I'd say like a month ago-ish, I was kind of on the fence about Kolek. Should the Knicks move him? Should they keep him? And even before Kolek had this like crazy 2-week stretch, I was like, oh, hell no, they shouldn't trade him for Jose Alvarado. But also, could I trust Tyler Kolek? Probably not. But he's been given a chance. Injuries have certainly helped him be able to get out there, and he hasn't disappointed. And it just makes me happy as a Knicks fan because he's a homegrown player. Mitchell Robinson was drafted by the Knicks. Deuce McBride was drafted by the Knicks in the second round. And now Tyler Kolek. We've also got Diawara, Hukporti, McCullough. Pacome Daddy was a first-round pick in that same class as Kolek. So the Knicks have players with potential. They just kind of need to see the floor. But it's just been pretty obvious that the one guy that they drafted in the last 2 seasons that can go out there and play every single night and help them win a championship is actually Tyler Kolek. And the reason why this is so critical is because the Knicks don't have money. And what I mean by this is they don't have the ability to go out there and to make a trade for, I'm just going to give a random example, Sadiq Bey. Like, the Knicks can't just trade a protected first-round pick for Sadiq Bey. They'd have to give up money in that. And that's the essence of these young guys stepping up. Because if the Knicks can stay healthy, I mean, they've got as good of a chance as anyone in basketball to win the championship. Everyone talks about Denver and OKC and San Antonio. The Knicks are right up there with those teams. I know that the Knicks still kind of have to prove that they can beat them. I mean, they've had no issue beating the Nuggets, but they did lose to OKC both times last season. And I mean, but the Knicks also got swept by the Celtics and beat them in the playoffs. So I don't think the regular season matters at all. But what does matter in the regular season is kind of getting your rotations, getting your reps, so that way come playoff time you'll be ready to go. Like, the Knicks don't have a lot of experience using Cat and Mitch on the floor at the same time. But now, of course, with Kolek out there, he's getting reps with these guys, and he'll be good to go. The Knicks no longer need to get a veteran point guard. I know they've had talks about them. I mean, I'm not saying this as like a reporter or anything, but I mean, it was said that the Knicks are trying to trade for Jose Alvarado. I'm pretty certain, though, since the way Kolek's been playing, they're probably a little bit backed off on that. I mean, maybe if they can get him without giving up Kolek, but what opportunity would he even have? There's no room now. I mean, like a Dennis Schroeder maybe, or a Keon Ellis. I know the Knicks are interested in him per sources. Of course, that came out. I just don't see a reason to do that. You've got Brunson, Deuce, and Kolek. I don't see much of a reason to get another guard here. If anything, the Knicks do need a wing, somebody that can kind of space the floor and shoot to play next to Bridges and OG. Yabusele has not been a good signing so far. I don't know what is going on with him, but he just came into camp out of shape, and I just don't think he can help the Knicks win basketball games. So if this team can get more size sort of at that wing forward position, I think it would be good. I also wouldn't fully be against another big. Mitchell Robinson can't play as much as we'd like. Karl-Anthony Towns is out there, but maybe somebody next to them. I know Hookporty's there, but I don't think Hookporty's like ready like Kolek is to step in and to help this team win. So that could be something like Alex Len was trying to make the Knicks roster spot coming into camp and didn't get it. I mean, they do. I got Trey Jameson, I guess, but I don't know. I don't love our wing depth, if I'm being honest. But in terms of the guard depth, I mean, with Kolek, it's unreal. And like OG, McHale, Cat, Mitchell Robinson, Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson is definitely more of like a combo guard. So he's another guy that I didn't even mention that makes the depth even more ridiculous, more ludicrous. Yeah, but guys, definitely make sure you let me know down in the comment section your thoughts on Kolek and the way he's been playing. He's just been interesting to me because when I thought of the Knicks coming into the season, I didn't think about Tyler Kolek. I mean, I did in the sense of content talking about should the Knicks kind of get more guard depth. They've got Kolek. I feel like I went back and forth constantly, and people kind of like to take the times out of context where it's like, yeah, this about Tyler Kolek. But overall, I've been a big Kolek fan. I mean, I made videos about him in the summer league, and he's just the type of guy that you notice, you talk about. I never did a film review of Hookporty. Well, I did in some of the regular season games he played in, but summer league, we never did that, or any other guys. Like, it's been Tyler Kolek. I mean, he was the most exciting player the Knicks drafted. I mean, he was a big-time college guy at Marquette. He made plays. He won. He's a leader, a winner. We know in the clutch he's at his best, and the Knicks have found a role for him. And Tyler Kolek also competes defensively, but it's just the way he sees and feels the game. Even for the Knicks veterans, like he just makes their lives so much easier. It's not common where Mikal Bridges is kind of in the corner, and then he drives to the basket, and Kolek is in the right spot at the right time, and then Bridges bounce passes it to him. Like, Campaign was capable of doing that, but Campaign wasn't consistent. And Campaign didn't give this the type of spark that Tyler Kolek has. Like, Campaign could knock down some threes and get the crowd going, but, I mean, Tyler Kolek is just – he's just been different this year, man. Like, without me showing you constant film, I mean, it's impossible for me to explain it. But we did go over it a little bit in that fourth quarter. I mean, Tyler Kolek, I think, was a plus 24 or a plus 23. He was one of those two, and – he got the Knicks the win, man. I mean, credit to Brunson, though. I mean, credit to, guys for making plays. Mitchell Robinson was phenomenal, but Tyler Kolek was the key difference in this game. And it'll be interesting to see when Deuce and Shamet come back how much Kolek plays. Because to this point, he's got to play at least 20 minutes, right?